Hello, everybody. My name is Dwight. So I'm going to speak on our union and why I think you should join. So I'm going to keep this sweet and short as possible because there's a lot I could say. But my two main thing is our local very much care about their members. And they teach us a lot, especially when it comes to negotiating our contract, how to put together a contract, and even what should be in our contract. So my one thing that I want to talk about is for me that I was born with sickle cell disease, and when our local president Max and the rest of the staff of our local have found out that I had sickle cell disease, they started putting together a fundraiser and help raise the money to find a cure for sickle cell and also awareness. And that was very dear to me because I'd never had that happen before. So that's my number one thing, where that shows you how compassionate they are. The second thing is our contract. Our contract is so important. Now we have now the power to have meetings, right, with our employee to negotiate our wage increase, safety, environment, and just anything that we feel that we need as employees of the job. What I like about that is our local doesn't write our contract for us. Us as the members in the shops, we write our contract and we present it to them, and they fine tune it, and doing that, I learned a lot about also our rights, as we have as Americans. And let's be honest, we take it for granted, but learning a lot of those stuff, you're like, okay, and you see how important it is. My number one argument where I have with management all the time when they bring up our contract is, don't tell me what's in our contract, because literally I wrote our contract. Like, us as the members of our shops, we know what's in our contract because we're the one that sit down and put the ink to the paper and write it out. So when the managers come and be like, oh, this is in your contract, I know exactly what that contract says. So that's, for me, I love it because we can now talk about our wage increase. We can now talk about work safety. We can now talk about any issue that you feel that was falling on deaf ears, and it gets put into our contract. It's not so easy because you do have to go back and forth for negotiations, but now you have the opportunity to do something like that you never had before. So those are my two reasons why I very much, try to get through people when it comes to joining our union and everything about a union in general. I don't think a lot of people really realize that having a union is very, very helpful to your career at a job. So those are my two reasons why I personally feel everybody should join our local. I don't say any union, but really our local, and why I love my local. So nice talking to you guys, and have a nice day.